My word would probably be inherited because even though I was born here in the US, both my parents immigrated from Ghana in around the 2000s. So all my culture, all that history, all their experiences, they kind of passed down to me. So just knowing their struggles and what they went through influenced my experiences growing up here and kind of just gave me a greater appreciation for the things I have and also a drive to correct the things that other people may not.
Mine is a little bit more comical than that. I would describe mine as the deep end of a swimming pool. My first experience with being in the deep end left much to be desired, to say the least. But as I progressed, I developed a passion for swimming, and I can say much for my immigrant journey as well. It was a bit of a deep plunge coming here, being able to navigate through systems, learning how to adjust, and learning how to bring my culture and my identity with me. I think the balance between all of those is very precarious, to say the least. But as my time here got longer and I got to engage with my community and find that I have such a large system of support that I was able to connect to, I found that it got way easier to be able to stay afloat. And I would say that it was a very fulfilling experience overall.
My word would probably be growth because it took a lot of growth from me, myself, and from my whole family because starting off, like just school-wise, it started off with just like in school to in school. So I think it just took a lot of growth. My whole journey as an immigrant student, as an immigrant kid, as just me, it just took a lot of growing from me and everybody around me as well.
For me, I guess it's courage, because coming all the way from Kenya to stand here alone, it requires courage and confidence, and it has taught me a lot about myself. And
for me, it has always been the drive. Every time I look at something, every time I associate myself with a group of people, what comes to my mind is what can I add to this group that is already existing? What can I add to this particular association? Because without a drive for me, like you don't really say here, coming from another country all the way here, when I came here, I was 18 years old. I didn't know a soul in the United States. Like, unlike many other people that have family members that, sponsor them to come. I didn't have anybody when I came here. I spent my first night in a hotel, and I didn't know where to go, but I was always determined. And I was always looking forward. What next can I associate myself, and what impact can I make to that? So for me, it's a drive.
I love that answer. I'll say mine is community. I grew up, like when I was a baby, I had 5 people taking care of me in the house. I literally never grew up by myself. And I did everything. Different people picked me up from what schools I went to, all that type of stuff. Even when I went to high school, I quite literally actually showed up at her house trying to look for a friend. I don't like being by myself, so me loving people and thankfully people like me back is how I got to this point. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you all for sharing your experiences in your one word. Next question I wanted to ask